The baseball teams at Temecula Valley, Vista Murrieta, and Elsinore looking to punch their tickets to a CIF championship game at Dodger Stadium this Friday. I'm Pep Fernandez, and this is the HS Game Time Roundup. We'll also have highlights from the softball semifinals at Norco and Santiago. But first, let's dig in on the baseball diamond. The Division II semifinals. We start with Temecula Valley versus Los Osos. Bottom of the third, the Golden Bears load them up. A.J. Sawyer grounds to short. The throw to first sails away, allowing David Maldonado and Drew Seelman to score. Temecula Valley on top, 2-zip. Same score in the third. The base is full for Los Osos. The Grizzlies' Chris Kohler bloops the single to left field. That brings home a pair of runs to even the game at 2 apiece. It stayed that way all the way to the bottom of the 7th. Bases loaded, 2 outs when the Bears. Sawyer delivers the walk-off single. Pinch runner Brock Dudley brings home the winning run. Temecula Valley wins in a walk-off 3-2. The Bears are headed to the CIF Division II championship game, but who would Temecula Valley face? Let's find out. Vista Murrieta colliding with Cypress in the other Division II semifinal on Tuesday. Broncos down 1-zip in the 6th inning with a runner on second. Hunter Tidwell grounds to short. The Cypress shortstop with the heads-up play to throw to the second baseman, who then fires a dart to third to nail the lead runner. Vista Murrieta was not done yet, though. Later in the 6th, Ian Nowak smacks a tough grounder past the second baseman to move Tidwell over to third. And how about Stephen Garrett? Coming up clutch. Hey diddle diddle, a hit up the middle. That plates Tidwell, and Vista Murrieta ties the game at 1. Tyler Russell on a roll for the Broncos, but in the 7th inning, surrenders a 2-out double. No problem, right? Well, Elijah Skips would later try to steal third. The throw would get away, and Skips home with the go-ahead run for Cypress. So we move to the bottom of the 7th. The Broncos put a man on first to ignite a possible comeback. Jovan Affener's grounder eats up the Cypress second baseman again to put runners on the corners with just 1 out for Vista Murrieta. Up steps Tyler Wilson, but he grounds into the 4-6-3 double play to end the game and the Broncos season. Vista Murrieta had a great year, but it ends with a tough 2-1 loss. Cypress advances to the Division II Finals to take on Temecula Valley on Friday at Dodger Stadium. In Division III, Elsinore at home for Mira Costa in the semis. First inning, the Tigers in some trouble. Mira Costa with runners on second and third, the grounder to short. Elsinore gets the out at first on the fielder's choice as Mira Costa pushes across a run to take a 1-zip lead. To the second, the Tigers in another jam. Bases loaded for Mira Costa, but with 2 outs, Tommy Wilson fields the grounder at second, flips to Blaine Klein for the force out to keep it a 1-zip game. Third inning, Mira Costa adds to their lead. Grant Liverny slaps the triple to right field. Elsinore found themselves in a 3-0 hole, but the Tigers would battle back. To the bottom of the third, Caleb Pierman singles up the middle to put runners on first and second for Elsinore. Then it's the leadoff man, Blaine Klein, follows that up with a deep drive to left field, a double for Klein. Sammy Fitzgerald comes home and puts the Tigers on the board, down 3-1. Then it's Evan Hartfield smacking a 2-run single through the hole to left field. That ties the game at 3, but the Tigers' season would come to a close in the semifinals, losing to Mira Costa by a final score of 5-3. Now to the Division I softball semifinals. A possible Norco versus Santiago rematch was in the works. The Cougars taking on Pacifica. Freshman hurler Carissa Veramontes looking good early on, but Pacifica would break through in the 2nd inning to take the early lead on Norco. The Cougars would scratch and claw their way back. The game was tied 2-2 through 7 innings, so we fast forward to the 10th. Veramontes strikes again. Circle K for Veramontes. It's still 2-2. Now in the bottom of the 10th, the Cougars' Abby Lockman would end it. The base knock to right brings home the walk-off run as defending national champion Norco is back in the CIF Finals with a dramatic 3-2 win.
We're back. I mean, hey. It was a great season, and let's go finish it.
Definitely a huge wake-up call to every school out there. I mean, 2 teams from the same league back-to-back. It's the 2nd time. It's always going to be a great game against Santiago.
Yes, son. Santiago kept its end of the bargain, blanking your Belinda in the semifinals. The Sharks leading 4-0 in the 5th inning, and they weren't done yet. Still in the 5th, Kaylin Crumpton checking into the highlights. She knocks home Hannah Howe, and she gives Santiago a 6-zip lead in the 6th inning. Pacifica with runners aboard when Nikki Orozco out in left field robs Pacifica of a potential 3-run homer. Bring it back! Orozco was in it to win it. Starter Erica Romero would go the distance in the circle as Santiago is back in the finals to face Norco for the 3rd time in the last 5 seasons. 6-0, your final from Tuesday.
Every time we play them, it's an intense game, so it'd be exciting, so I know that. And if we beat them in the finals, it'd be even greater.